Hi, my name's Pete Guthrie and I'm seeking the nomination for the United Conservative Party in the newly proposed constituency of Airdrie-Cochrane. There's an issue that we have in this province, as well as this constituency, that many people are unaware of, and it has to do with the forestry sector. This socialist government has recently annexed timberlands across the province without warning. Contracts that existed between the governments and these companies were simply ignored. And it doesn't stop there. The NDP are currently looking at multiple areas where they can annex more lands. And if they do so, they could critically injure this industry. And I want to give you a little bit of background. In southern Alberta, 70% of the forest lands are currently protected, leaving 30% available to cut. Now, between setbacks and sensitive areas, as well as selective cutting, it knocks out another 10%, leaving 20% available to cut. So these mills, they work on a 100-year cycle. So what they'll do is they'll cut 1% of the 20%. They'll reseed, and in 100 years, they will cycle all the way back to the same lands that they reseeded themselves. This industry it's not only important for jobs and the economy, which is huge, by the way, but it's also important for pine beetle and forest fire controls. This NDP government is currently looking at forest harvest reductions under 3 separate umbrellas. And one of the special interest groups that they're speaking with, they want half of the available lands turned back to nature. That's their mandate. Well, if this goes to plan, this would wipe out a $5 billion industry and nearly 60,000 jobs in this province. This is asinine, and it's basically going unnoticed. Timber companies, they require secure access to fiber. And if the contracts that the government have signed with them are not worth the paper they're written on, then why would they reinvest in this province? Now, take this philosophy and apply it to every other industry and sector that we have, and you can see why monies are sitting on the sidelines or leaving the province altogether. Governments need to honor and respect the agreements that they signed. You know, between this and ever-changing regulatory regime and an expected increase in utility costs, it makes things very difficult for business to work in such uncertainty. And markets hate uncertainty. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. This is just foundation for economic policy. We need to protect Alberta business, not stifle their growth. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Peter Guthrie. If you have any comments or you want to meet with me, you can contact me at info@peterguthrie.ca, or you can like me on Facebook at Peter Guthrie for MLA. Thank you.